So hello everybody, welcome back. A quick video about the zombie survival game thing. It turns out that I found a girl that went to the game and explained the whole thing from the beginning so that you are not like lost about what the hell. And then, I am surprised because she recorded this in a blog thing, and it has been, she has like 10 or 12 things and she goes in order. So, spoiler alerts about the game and the experience and whatever, because obviously if I'm seeing these things in the video, I am comparing it with your life, so, I'm going to tell you what is happening. So anyway, before I continue, I wanted to remind you that down below is my email in case that you want to help me out by sending an Amazon gift card. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So anyway, so first of all, the girl explained that there is a whole town in Spain that created this role game situation thing with certain rules in which you are supposed to survive a sort of zombie survival thing for a whole day. And then if you make it, you can make some prizes and stuff like that, and it's kind of cool. So anyway, the point is that number one, you can't have guns because obviously it is a game. Number two, you are participating against all the other survivors. But all the other survivors are kind of helping other survivors, and you're in a group and you have like different kind of groups competing in different kind of settings, and they all have kind of like a different kind of directives. And each person is given a paper with the rules of the game. And then each person is given two things. One bracelet that you cannot remove, because that one is for the administrators or for the people for the town or whatever. If they see that you are breaking the rules, they will come near you and cut it. If you cannot, if they cut it, that bracelet has like a logo thing and it has a number. So basically, they will take you out of the game. So even if you keep playing, you will not get the money, and because you disrespected the rules. And then they will give you like a bandana that represents your group, and at the same time represents to the people in the town and the zombies and everything that you are a survivor, in the game, meaning you are a player. So that one is like a paper that allows you to travel between each part of the towns, and that way people will know what to do with you about that. So anyway, so the rules are kind of simple. They have to be by a certain time with all the other gamers, and they have to be in a place, and then the game begins, and then you cannot be touched by any zombie, and you cannot touch them either, because if you get touched by any of the two types of zombies, you're out. If you're out, they will take both your bracelet and your bandana thing, and that way you cannot participate anymore. However, you are given the choice to continue the game as a zombie, and then you have to follow the directions for everything and whatsoever, or you can just drop out. She said that she couldn't record everything. She's explaining bit by bit what happened in the first video, and she has very little footage of everything that she's saying, because she's just doing everything like I'm doing it, without a script. She's just saying, hey, this happened, and then this happened, and then I don't know what the hell, and then this happened, and then I don't know what the hell. Kind of like that. So, the first thing that happened is that they have a group of 5. So they are 5 within this small group, And then, there are 5 that are together, meaning 4 people are their friends and are her friends, okay? So she's going into a group that has around 20 people, but 4 of them are her friends. So they know each other. That is a good thing. Secondly, she said that they all gather in the place, and then there was in the plaza, there was some sort of a smoke screen or something, and then there was a huge tank that was destroying cars, kind of like a military thing. Now, I saw this in the other survival TV series thing, and I can tell you right now that many people were freaked out when they were running away, and they were hiding in the cars. And people were freaked out because there was an actual tank that was destroying the cars, and if you are inside the car, hidden in the truck, you're not going to be seen. And if you're not seen by the person who is driving the freaking tank, you're going to die. So you are facing real life danger things. And I can tell you right now that a lot of people, when there is gunshots, and a lot of people, when there is smoke and everything, they actually go inside their cars and then they stay there. That doesn't work, It can work for a few seconds, like when you are dodging the bullet. But you need to leave the car. You just can't be in the trunk of the freaking car. Because if you are in the trunk of the freaking car, and the car gets, hijacked or something, you're going to get kidnapped, whether you like it or not. So it's stupid, but in the people's head, this is like a game thing, and it actually happens. So, it's just, yeah, I was kind of like, yeah, I know, stupid people, whatever. It's just that when you are scared and you're running, you tend to do stupid things, even if you do not see that you're doing something stupid. Come on, I have done this before 1,000 times over. I keep doing things like dropping things, whatever, accidents happen, and I still get freaked out sometimes when I hear certain type of explosions and stuff. So I don't blame them. I actually think that, it's kind of normal that you screw up. So anyway, so the first thing that happened when the smoke thing happened is that people went to the cars to try to hide. So rule, do not hide in the trunks of the cars, okay? If you're going to hide, try to hide inside the car, and even then, try to avoid the cars, because that is the first thing that people that riot and zombies and stuff is going to attack, So do that only if you're dodging bullets, and then you move on, you leave, actually, because also, if they happen to shoot towards the gasoline, you're going to blow up. So no, not a very good idea. But, at that time, people thought it was a good idea, whatever. So anyway, second part is that they were together in the plaza, and then the smoke thing happened, and then some people, like I said, went to the parking lot to try to get to the cars. But the other ones, they had to go into the town. And if you're going to go into the town, you have to go through a small bridge. And she said that there was about 2,000 people trying to cross the bridge all at the same time, because obviously the smoke is real. And nobody wants to get caught in the smoke, because you can't see. It's night. You can't see. And if somebody touches you and you don't know who touched you, then you're out of the game. So, and she said that at this point, people panic and kind of created like a small stampede or something, and it was bad, and the group got separated, but thank God they kind of knew where the hell they were going. So they kind of were able to reunite. But this is important to understand. Number one, if you're running and you have no idea where the hell you were supposed to meet, you are probably not going to see each other for a while. And if you have kids or teens, it's going to get very, 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 and I do mean very real and scary. And you're probably going to die of a heart attack when you can't find your freaking kid. And even if they are teens, So the whole point of this is that They got separated and they don't know, they kind of knew where they were going, but they don't know where they are. So you always have to have a plan to communicate with each other when there is no Wi-Fi or no nothing. And then you always have to have a plan as in where the hell to meet if something bad happens, especially with teens and especially with little kids. Okay? Luckily, they are not, allowing kids to play, but, still. The point is that, you have a plan and you tell your kids, hey, if we lost each other, we are meeting in the church. If we lost each other, we are meeting in this point. If we lost each other, you call this person or whatever, you must have a plan for when you are going to, be apart. This is important. So anyway, they got reunited and then they were trying to figure out what the hell to do, because they were running uphill, and she said that they were running for about 10 minutes and every single person was extremely tired and every single person wanted water. So the people in the town are already ready for this, so they are helping everybody out with water. And you can actually sit down and take a break, because the point is you having fun. So you can have fun if you're hungry and you're tired and you can't stop to pee and you can't stop to wash your face and you can't stop to, eat and just sit down because you just run and 1 block uphill and you're about to die. Yeah, kind of like that. So this proves several things. In the stampede situation, a lot of people, she said that she was counting with the time with a watch. And she said that the game started at 11 p.m. and by 5 p.m., out of the group that she was with 4, and she was 5, there was only 2 people left. It was her friend and her. So 3 people were already down, and it was a freaking game. And not only that, but she said that about 60 to 70% of the people in the game, they were already zombies. So that tells me that in a real life situation, this number is not going to be 70. This number is going to probably be 80 to 85. And it has been 6 hours only. 6 hours only. And they started with about 100 zombies or something like that, and now they have about 1,000 zombies. So it's very bad. No, the good news is that not all of the zombies are going to turn, immediately, but still, it's very bad. That tells me that if this situation, if there was a zombie apocalypse for real, oh hell, we will probably be doomed in the first 12 hours. So anyway, he also said that the reason why 2 of the 5 people in her group died like they were touched by zombies and stuff, is because they were making bad choices as to where to go, because they were thinking of going, when they were leaving or going, finding a way out and stuff, they were doing it in streets that were not level, meaning they were not able to run. So they were not able to run as fast as they thought because they were uphill. So they were reading the map, but the map doesn't say which streets are up and which streets are down. So there is no altitude, so they can't see how some streets are level and some streets are up and some streets, are just going down and stuff. And this created a problem because they were taking longer to do things, and they didn't know what the hell. So they were getting trapped between zombies from the right and from the left and whatever, because they thought that they could make it on time, but they can't, because it's not the same running straight that you running uphill. And it is not the same going downhill either, because that means that the zombies that are supposed to be, 100 meters away from you, since they are going down and you're going up, you are slower and they are faster. So, this is going to play a part if you were to actually be, in a survival situation. Because you don't see altitude as a problem. But it is, especially if, like I said, especially if you are in a hurry, and especially if you are separated from your group and you have no idea what the hell. So, so far it has been very interesting. I like it very much. They are saying that this world survival zombie thing, they are going to do it in Colombia, and they're going to do it in Peru as well. So I'm guessing that there is no way in hell that they're going to do that here in Venezuela, because, oh, come on, you're already into a very survival situation. So I am guessing that, if there was to be aliens or Godzilla, there will probably be a lot of Venezuelans that will just try to, hunt them down to eat them or something. So, thinking that it's just, whatever. I don't know what to tell you. I honest to God do not know what to tell you. I mean, I don't know, because this game is kind of easy. And so far, it has proven that the people could not make, more than half of the teams could not make one assignment during the whole night. Just one. So try to imagine if this was like a real life situation thing. I mean, I don't think this is this is like in a game. You could argue that if you had guns and stuff, you might be better, whatever. Yeah, that's not the point, because if you are in the middle of a shopping mall, you're probably not going to carry a gun. And if you're going in a park with your friends, you're not going to carry a gun. So, and if you are just having fun in a movie, I don't think anybody in the movie will be, ready to shoot, because you are watching a movie. What the hell? So if you were caught off guard, all you need to do is learn how the hell to try to make it without attacking and without, having to be in this aggressive mode. You have to be in defensive, hide kind of mode, And it's fun, I think. By the way, there are two types of zombies. There is the zombie one that is regular, they walk and they are normal. And then there is the Zeta. The Zeta zombies are alone, and they are very fast, and they can hunt you down. And by the way, they are very athletic. So if you're facing a Zeta and you are in a bad shape, oh hell, he's touching you. Definitely. He's going to grab you, and then you're dead. And then you're out of the game. And then you cannot tell what the hell happened to other people so that they can learn, because you're already dead. So, so avoid being dead. That will be like my thing, And anyway, I'm going to continue watching this series because it is very interesting, especially about the timing situation and how about 20% of the gamers, and these are gamers that they are supposed to be kind of trained. They are supposed to want to do this. If you want to go through a zombie apocalypse, I'm guessing that you are kind of like in a good shape. You are not, someone that cannot run or something, because otherwise, if you can't run, then why the hell will you go to a zombie game thing in real life, in which obviously you will have to run? So that tells me that, this situation with the physical fitness is going to be a huge problem, because if 20% of the people turn zombie in the first couple of hours, yeah, that statistic is really really freaking bad, and I didn't expect that number to be that high. Not even in a gamer. I would have thought that at least half of the gamers would have stayed up until 7 or maybe 8 a.m. 10 hours later, because come on, you're a gamer. They are offering you water. You have stops. You have everything easy. You have a team. The zombies, are not that bad either or whatever, but, So, I don't know. The math in my head is just kind of like not what I expected. So I am guessing that in a real life situation, things are going to be like that, not what you expect. And anyway, they are also not dealing with power outages, fires, and they are not dealing with actual gunfire, and they are not dealing with people going absolutely crazy, pushing each other to try to get out of the way, you know? So anyway, I hope that this was helpful.